Tonight, Fiji to host World Surfing Tournament to be telecast to millions of viewers, Georgia refuses to listen to Australia and New Zealand's views of Fiji, and diplomacy skills for civil servants. Good evening, you're watching Fiji Today. Fiji will host one of the world's biggest surfing competitions next year. Surfing industry giants Volcom will sponsor the tournament. The competition will be televised worldwide, showcasing Fiji to millions of viewers around the globe. Attorney General Ayaz Sayed Qayyum said this is a big opportunity for Fiji.
I would like to announce that Fiji will be hosting a world title event in surfing from the 3rd of June to the 15th of June of next year. There will be 4 days of surfing during the period.
Correct.
And we're looking at about having 32 world class surfers who will be coming to Fiji. The Fijian government obviously is very proud that Fiji will be hosting this event. In particular now with the surfing decree being in place, this has attracted a lot of worldwide positive attention, and we believe that this event is another segment or growth in the segment in our tourism sector, whereby not just of having 32 participants, but with them come along about 200 or 300 other people, their managers and various support staff, etc., and organizers. And of course the fan base that follows with it. From government's perspective, this will generate a lot of positive publicity about Fiji and the benefits of coming to Fiji, and indeed it'll be a real boost to our tourism industry.
The event will be sponsored by Volcom, one of the international and surf industry's giant, and is set to attract the world's best surfers to Fiji next year.
There's a history of events that have been run here that have been incredibly successful. The waves off of Tavarua Island, the cloud break and restaurants are absolutely some of the best waves in the world. And we want to take this opportunity to provide, to put on a world-class event with bring the world's best surfers here and really co-brand our apparel brand with the country of Fiji.
Volcom has been coming to Tavarua for over 20 years and picked Fiji to hold its first ever ASP Surfing World Title event.
I'd firstly like to thank the Fijian people and the Fijian government and Volcom for helping make this event happen. We have 12 stops on the ASP World Tour each year, and we pride ourselves on putting the best surfers in the world's best waves, and that's what we will have here next year.
The Attorney General said we are also looking at inculcating surfers in Fiji, and this would be the best opportunity for them to compete in such an event with some of the world's best.
The Republic of Georgia says it will not allow the opinions of countries like New Zealand and Australia to affect its relationship with Fiji. Georgian Foreign Minister Grigol Vashadze made the comments at a press conference this morning. He also met the Prime Minister Commodore Barenge Bainimarama.
Grigol Vashadze was firm in stating that Georgia will discover Fiji on its own.
It's our very, I should say, fundamental principle of our foreign policy. We are dealing with our friendly countries on one-to-one basis, and we are not involving into our relationship ideas, views, and positions of the third countries.
Vashadze said he found Fiji to be the safest country he has ever been to. Areas discussed with the Prime Minister Commodore Barenge Bainimarama covered Georgia's major export, which is the production of hydropower.
Hydro plants and electricity became one, if not the most important item of our export, and we can share that expertise too. Basically, Prime Minister decided to dispatch the delegation to Georgia in a very speedy manner.
Minister Vashadze extended an invitation from his president for the Prime Minister to visit the European country. Exchanges of trade delegations are also planned. Georgia is also interested in importing rugby talents and coaches from Fiji. The ways in which Georgia can help Fiji improve on technology in schools to lift educational standards was also discussed.
A draft action plan that will allow the Department of Agriculture to respond better to disasters is on the drawing board. Permanent Secretary Colonel Mason Smith says the plan will help them make the right decision at the right time and for the right reason before, during and after disaster. The plan will minimize the cost of the disaster.
Proper planning minimizes the costs of disasters, which is exactly what this plan involves. Colonel Smith says the Department of Agriculture's response to disaster has always been reactive, often ad hoc, and relatively slow. Because Fiji is prone to natural and man-made disasters, the plan is crucial, otherwise the agriculture sector will always have to foot a massive bill after disasters. The plan was the focus of stakeholders that recently met for a disaster management risk workshop.
What we will do now is take away the plan, have a look at it, try and allocate funding for the program, and undertake a number of simulated tabletop exercises to ensure that each and every member of the Department of Agriculture fully understands what needs to be done and their role in the plan.
More news after the break.